Groovy. Before going to start with official definition, just wanted to tell you in my own way. Groovy is something like an angel. So what is that meaning? Groovy can fit into any kind of APIs in Java. It's not something like API. My meaning is like any kind of tools, plugins which are available in Java. Groovy can fit into that. And using Groovy can make API or tool can make more simple and dynamic. So for example, if you take a maven, right, using Groovy we can control maven and we can perform some logic to be done by Groovy. So something like not only maven, for example SoapUI and MuleESB, and we can write a simple code which called by the Java also. So something like we can implement any kind of logic which can Java also perform. So Groovy is something like a similar to Java and similar to JavaScript also. So what is the use to have a Groovy? So already I have a Java, why I need to go to the Groovy? So for example, I can tell you something like Groovy is a Java and a JavaScript also. Generally, for example, I have a HTML program and which is calling a Java. So some logic and some validations can be done from HTML. So for example, I can give you two kind of validations. So for example, user is trying to enter some data which can be validated by Java, something like that, whatever user is trying to enter, which is available in DB or not. That is one kind of validation. Other validation, whether user is entering properly or not. So something like limitation or something like whether it is validated text or not. So for that what I will do? So basic validations I will do by JavaScript, and maximum validation something like checking with the DB. So without calling Java I cannot perform. So I will obviously go to Java and can be verified by the Java. So like that, even in Java also something we have to be performed without calling a Java. So that can be done by the Groovy. So Groovy can fit into any kind of API we have discussed. So before going to that in detail, we'll see about a Groovy official meaning. So Groovy is an object-oriented programming language for the Java platform. Something like not only object-oriented programming language, it is a scripting language for Java, and it is dynamic language with features similar to those of Python, Ruby, Perl and Smalltalk. So it can be used as a scripting language for the Java platform and is dynamically compiled to Java virtual platform bytecode and interpreters with other Java code and libraries. It's something like Groovy also same like a curly bracket syntax, like how Java follows. Syntactically valid Groovy. So something like a Java also. I mean, if you wanted to know Groovy, already if you know JavaScript and Java, you will be easily able to understand Groovy. So for example, most of valid Java files are like a valid Groovy files. So in Java basically what will have variable creation, method calling, class creation. So everything also will be there in Groovy also. So something like syntactically it will match to Java and JavaScript. If you know both, you will be easily understand Groovy. And Groovy code can be more compact because it does not require all the elements that Java requires. Something like a JavaScript. I can give you example for a JavaScript how it will matches. For example, how we'll create variables in JavaScript. Var, and we'll create one variable name like x is equal to something like. In Groovy also will create variable creation with, instead of var, we'll have a def x equal to some value. It's something like that. And Groovy provides native support for various markup languages such as XML and HTML, and accomplished via an inline DOM syntax. So we had discussed as of now something like an introduction about Groovy. So just now we discussed, right, it can be integrated with any tool, plugin, or any kind of APIs which are available in Java. So here I have shown different examples. So how Groovy can be called from the Java, and how basic examples we have written, and basic snippets which are available in Groovy, and dynamically how we can make SoapUI mock service using a Groovy script. So we can call from Hudson, we can call from Maven, we can call from Apache Camel, we can call from MuleESB. We can use Groovy in any kind of APIs tools which are available in Java. So just as a Java developer, try to learn Groovy. It's not at all a big deal. It's something like a basic features. You will be easily able to understand Groovy. I hope you will try to learn Groovy. Thank you.